Reduce speed to 190 knots. Jeju Air 404.
Emirates 502, turn left heading 170. Express India 889 India November, turn left heading 090. Turn left heading 170, Emirates 502. Royal Nepal 201, descend and maintain 5000. Oman Air 004 Whiskey Yankee, turn left heading 080. Turn left heading 080, Oman Air 004 Whiskey Yankee. Singapore 024 Sierra Quebec Super, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Air India 0709 Heavy. Oman Air 202 Whiskey Yankee, turn right heading 180. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Singapore 024 Sierra.
Mumbai approach, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, with you at 35,400.
Oman Air 004 Whiskey Yankee, turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Singapore 024 Sierra Quebec Super. Turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000. Oman Air 004 Whiskey Yankee. Qatari 1303, turn right heading 160, descend and 80.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. Air India 260 India November Heavy.
Turn right heading 180. Qatari 1303.
Royal Nepal 201, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180. Royal Nepal 201.
Express India 889 India November, reduce speed to 200 knots. Jeju Air 404, turn right heading 290.
Turn right heading 290. Jeju Air 404.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. Express India 889 India November. Oman Air 202 Whiskey Yankee, turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until
Alpha Delta Delta Yankee is 32 nautical miles northwest of Juhu at 32,300 feet, requesting visual approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 9000. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee. Turn left heading 170, Air India 260 India November Heavy.
Turn left heading 070, Emirates 502. Air India 116 Alpha India, turn right heading 140. Turn right heading 140, Air India 116 Alpha India. Emirates 502, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji. Roger, Emirates 502. Victor Tango Alpha Delta India, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots.
Jeju Air 404.
Turn left heading 180, Victor Tango Alpha Delta India.
Turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000, Emirates 502. Turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27, Oman Air 004 Whiskey Yankee. Jeju Air 404, turn right heading 070, descend and maintain 4000.
Turn right heading 070, descend and maintain 4000, Jeju Air 404.
Royal Nepal 201, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Air India 260 India November, Qatari 1303, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Reduce speed to 190 knots, Qatari 1303.
Air India 116 Alpha India, turn right heading 090. Turn right heading 090, Air India 116 Alpha India. Royal Nepal 201, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1.
Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Royal Nepal 201.
Victor Tango Alpha Delta India, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 6000. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super, do not exceed 220 knots.
Turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 6000, Victor Tango Alpha Delta India.
Do not exceed 220.
47 India November Heavy, turn left heading 360. Turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 8000, Air India 116 Alpha India. Express India 889 India November, turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach. Victor Tango Alpha Delta India, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 at VABB 103.
Roger, Victor Tango Alpha Delta India.
Emirates 502, descend and maintain 4000. Descend and maintain 4000. Emirates 502. Emirates 502. Reduce speed to 200 knots. Reduce speed to 200 knots. Emirates 502. Jeju Air 404. Turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180. G.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Turn right heading 180. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Air India 116 Alpha India. Turn left heading 260. Turn left heading 260. Air India 116 Alpha India. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super. Turn left heading 070. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor is 29 nautical miles southwest of Juhu at 14,100 feet. Requesting ILS approach any runway of Chhatrapati Shivaji. Express India 889 India November. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Express India 889 India November. Emirates 502, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Emirates 502. 7 at Chhatrapati Shivaji. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, descend and maintain 8000. Roger, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor. Express India 889 India November. Contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Descend and maintain 8000. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Express India 889 India November. Emirates 502. Contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Emirates 502. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super. Turn right heading 090.
Turn right heading 090. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Descend and maintain 7000. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Air India 747 India November Heavy. Descend and maintain 7000. Air India 747 India November Heavy. Turn left heading 090.
Turn left heading 090. Air India 747 India November Heavy. I'm sorry, Victor Tango Alpha.
Delta India. Reduce speed to 170 knots. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Turn left heading 180. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. Air India 116 Alpha India. Air India 116 Alpha India. Descend and maintain 5000. Air India 747 India November Heavy. Turn left heading 070. Descend and maintain 5000.
American 579 Heavy is 24 nautical miles northwest of Juhu at 19,800 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Descend and maintain 5000. Air India 116 Alpha India.
Turn left heading 070. Descend and maintain 5000. Air India 747 India November Heavy.
American 579 Heavy. Continuous files. Except Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee. Turn left.
Turn left heading 090. Descend and maintain 6000. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super. Descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super. 700.
Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super. Turn right heading 230. descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super.
Air India 747 India November Heavy, turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, turn left heading 270. Turn left heading 270, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor.
Turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000. Air India 747 India November Heavy.
Etihad 772, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Roger, Etihad 772.
Mumbai approach, Air India 7730, with you at 25,200.
Mumbai approach, Victor Tango Alpha Delta India, with you at 5000.
Attention all aircraft, please stand by, controller changes in progress. Air India 260 India November Heavy, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 11. Air India 7730, requesting ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar Super.
Victor Tango Alpha Delta India, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Air India 260 India November Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 27.
Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor is 7 nautical miles northwest of Juhu at 8,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Chhatrapati Shivaji. Air India 116 Alpha India, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000, Air India 116 Alpha India. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji. Roger, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 5000. American 579 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Mumbai approach on 119.3.
Mumbai approach, China Southern 731 Heavy, with you at 12,000.
Turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 5000, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor. American 579 Heavy, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 6000.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 6000, American 579 Heavy.
Air India 7730, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji. China Southern 731 Heavy, radar contact, say approach request. Roger, Air India 7730.
China Southern 731 Heavy, requesting ILS approach any runway at Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Air India 116 Alpha India, turn right heading 230. Air India 747 India November Heavy, turn right heading 18. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Descend and maintain 5000. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Air India 057 Heavy is 1 nautical miles west of Juhu 2100 feet, requesting flight following to Dubai International.
Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 4000. Air India 747 India November Heavy.
Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, turn right heading 090. Turn right heading 090, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor. Air India 057 Heavy, flight following request not required after check-in. Air India 7730, descend and maintain 5000. Etihad 772, descend and maintain 5000. I'm sorry, Air India 057 Heavy.
Descend and maintain 5000, Etihad 772.
Descend and maintain 5000, Air India 7730.
Roger, China Southern 731 Heavy.
American 579 Heavy, turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000. Air India 057 Heavy, requesting climb to flight level 400.
Turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 5000, American 579 Heavy. Mumbai approach, Italy 274 India Golf, with you at 1200.
731 Heavy.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta.
Increase speed to 180 knots. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
American 579 Heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, American 579 Heavy.
Air India 116 Alpha India, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Air India 116 Alpha India. Air India 116 Alpha India, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee,
Turn right heading 240, maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
American 579 Heavy, turn right heading 240, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach. Mumbai approach, Air India 332 India November Heavy, with you at 12,400. Emirates 431 Super, radar contact.
Turn right heading 240, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27, American 579 Heavy.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, maintain
180 knots until 6 mile final. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
American 579 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, American 579 Heavy.
Air India 332 India November Heavy, radar contact. Air India 332 India November Heavy, continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway 27 at Chhatrapati Shivaji. Roger, Air India 332 India November Heavy. Air India 7730, turn right heading 090. Turn right heading 090, Air India 7730. iFly 274 India Golf, frequency change approved, good day. Air Force 1, descend and maintain 7000.
Frequency change approved Italy 274 India Golf, good day.
Air India 057 Heavy, request frequency change. Air India 057 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Descend and maintain 7000, Air Force 1. Frequency change approved Air India 057 Heavy, good day. Emirates 431 Super, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Emirates 431 Super, good day. Mumbai approach, Akasa Air 579, with you at 1400. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000. Mumbai approach, Singapore 921 India Lima, with you at 13,100. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor. China Southern 731 Heavy, turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 4000.
Turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 4000, China Southern 731 Heavy.
China Southern 731 Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 1.
Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Air India 116 Alpha India, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxi.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, inbound on the ILS runway 27 with
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 27, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Air India 116 Alpha India, request permission to cross runway 14.
Air India 116 Alpha India, cross runway 32.
Crossing runway 32, Air India 116 Alpha India.
$2,500.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, American 579 Heavy is 13 nautical miles to the east at 3,600 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 27. American 579 Heavy, wind 320 at 7, number 2, runway 27, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 27, American 579 Heavy. Air India 747 India November Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Air India 747 India November Heavy.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Express India 73 X-ray, ready for departure at runway 27, departing north.
Express India 73 X-ray, hold short of runway 27.
Holding short runway 27, Express India 73 X-ray.
American 579 Heavy, contact Mumbai approach on 119.3. Contacting Mumbai approach on 119.3, American 579 Heavy.
300. $200. 100.
Express India 73 X-ray,
50.
line up and wait runway 27.
10.
Line up and wait runway 27, Express India 73 X-ray.
Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, inbound on the ILS runway 27.
American 579 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, wind 320 at 6, number 2, runway 27, cleared to land. Maintain slowest practical speed, American 579 Heavy.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 27, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor.
Express India 73 X-ray, wind 320 at 6, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading until at or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Express India 73 X-ray.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Qatari 1303, ready for departure at runway 27, departing west. Qatari 1303, hold short of runway 27, holding short runway 27, Qatari 1303. Express India 73 X-ray, contact Mumbai approach on 119.3.
Contacting Mumbai approach on 1.
Chhatrapati Shivaji ground, Express India 1981, ready for pushback with information Romeo. Express India 1.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, request taxi to gate V08 at the international terminal.
Holding position, Express India 1981. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee, taxi to international.
Taxiing to international terminal gate V08, will hold short of 1432, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Air India 64 India India Heavy, please follow instructions.
Thank you. Good day. Air India 116 Alpha India.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 310 Papa Tango Heavy, ready for pushback.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Swiss 155, ready for pushback with information Romeo, requesting runway 27.
Air India 310 Papa Tango Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the west. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Express India 1981, ready for pushback with information Romeo. Pushback approved, tail to the west, Ryanair 948 flight of 2. Swiss 155, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Swiss 155.
Express India 1981, avoid sending duplicate messages. I'm sorry, Express India 1981.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Speedbird 773 Echo Romeo, ready for pushback with information Romeo.
Pushback approved, tail to the west, Air India 310 Papa Tango Heavy, Express India 1981, thank you. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee,
Crossing runway 32, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Holding position, Speedbird 773 Echo Romeo. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 64 India India Heavy, ready to taxi with information Romeo.
Ryanair 948 flight of 2, taxi to runway 27, hold short of 1432. Taxiing to runway 27, will hold short of 1432, Ryanair 948 flight of 2. Ryanair 948 flight of 2, give way to aircraft exiting runway 27. Give way to aircraft exiting runway 27, Ryanair 948 flight of 2. Air India 64 India India Heavy, taxi to runway 27, Express India 1981.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Emirates 582 Super, ready for pushback with information Romeo, requesting runway 27.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Omni 2578 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Romeo. Emirates 582 Super, pushback approved, tail to the east, expect runway 27.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Express India 474 Super, ready for pushback with information Romeo.
Omni 2578 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the west. Pushback approved, tail to the west, Omni 2578 Heavy.
Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, request permission to cross runway 14. Pushback approved, tail to the east, runway 27, Emirates 582 Super.
Express India 474 Super, avoid sending duplicate messages.
I'm sorry, Express India 474 Super.
Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor, cross runway 32. Ryanair 948 flight of 2, cross runway 32.
Crossing runway 32, Alpha 6 Delta Mike Victor.
Express India 474 Super, pushback approved, tail to the north. Crossing runway 32, Ryanair 948 flight of 2.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Express India 474 Super.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Express India 1981, ready to taxi to runway 27 with information Romeo.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Swiss 155, ready to taxi to runway 27 with information Romeo.
Express India 1981, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 27, Express India 1981. Swiss 155, runway 27, taxi via hotel, Mike 7, November 1, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27 via hotel, Mike 7, November 1, Swiss 155.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Qatari 318 Quebec Romeo, ready for pushback with information Romeo, requesting runway 27.
Qatari 318 Quebec Romeo, pushback approved, tail to the north. Express India 1981, give way to aircraft ahead. Give way to aircraft, Express India 1981. Swiss 155, give way to aircraft on your right.
Give way to aircraft, Swiss 1. Thank you, good day, Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
Omni 2578 Heavy, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 27, Omni 2578 Heavy.